Meow, meow, meow. Ah, meow, 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 meow. Hey, yeah, cause I'm meowing at y'all. Y'all hear me? All right. Okay. Well, my little kid is in the city doing today. How y'all doing? I hope you had a great week. I haven't, but I hope you have. Okay. I know y'all like, lady, what's going on? Why we need to see you. What's going on now? I know you got an excuse. What's my excuse this week? My excuse this week is my puppy is sick. And he a little ratchet. It's okay. But he ain't been feeling good, and I ain't been feeling like child. My nerves just been shot the shingles. When I had to rush him to the vet, they thought he had parvo, but he don't not. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Won't it make a way? Cause I sure prayed for it. I was so scared, child. My baby had parvo, which can be deadly, very deadly to dogs. So this was serious. His birthday in like another week and a half. We got to make that first birthday before you start falling all the damn pieces and falling off the bone.
Rode here on the bus. Now
Ooh,
you're
now
one of
we got that out the way.
us.
Look,
It
look, look,
was
listen.
magic,
I'm gonna put a
girl.
warning up, a warning, warning. If you are not a conspiracy theorist, if you don't like conspiracy theories, if you don't want to hear no conspiracy theory, I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds to go on and find some the gossip, a little gossip blog or how to make meatball blog or I don't know what people do, but or gaming. You want to watch Corey Kenshin or somebody that takes you away from the real that's in the real world with real people. Go there. I still love you. I love you, do you. But this video, pardon me, if you're gonna be like, no, I don't want to hear that. Well, I'm letting you know now. Love you, mean it. But I'll come up with another video for you. But we here for the real people. Real people. If you love conspiracy theories, you're gonna love this video, baby. And I love you forever, always. And boom chakalaka boom. All right, let's go. Oh, I know y'all been seeing this little submarine. Just trotting across the Atlantic Ocean, and they lost it, and it only had a certain amount of air on it, and yeah. And I'm a Virgo. You can't just be playing with us. You can't just be saying stuff and expect us to believe it, cause we are the original forensic file. If you ain't got no Virgos in your corner, you need to get at least two of them. Okay? Just two. Just. If you can't find a Virgo, Gemini to do because we come from the same house of Mercury. Yeah, we come from the Mercury. Oh, Mercury up in there. Crazy, I drive a Mercury. Yes, yay. Anyway, and Mercury is what? The planet of the messenger. So I'm going to say, okay. So I was looking, I was like, I'm going to wait till I hear a little bit more. But today, this whole thing yesterday, I said, you know what? I was going to come on here yesterday and explain there's only a couple more hours of air, to these people is okay. But today I get home to see what's going on with this story because in my mind, in a happy world, I thought they were going to find them, but they were going to find them alive. Like they're going to just open the little thing and be like, oh Lord, thank y'all for saving us. And everybody be like, yeah, you saved those people. But child, listen at this. So right after this capsule was expected to run out of air, like maybe an hour or so after they ran out of air, now they say they done found a debris field of the capsule that these niggas was in. Hold on, hold it. You ain't nothing but a I don't believe that shit. Girl, when I heard it, I said, stop the press, stop all them niggas, they lying. I cannot. In my opinion, do you want to know my opinion? And I'm allegedly, how I feel, so I don't get sued, because I ain't Tasha K, I ain't got them. I, me, Litty Carolina, I don't believe them people was never on there. Mm. Mm-mm. Hold on. I don't believe them people were ever on that capsule. I seen the pictures of them all, smiling on the inside. Oh yeah, we're in here. They could have took that picture anywhere. It's a hollow hole, like a big old hollow hole. They could have did that, them little man cover thing. They could have been not manhole. Like a tunnel. You ever been seen like a tunnel? Like what them big old cylinders that they use for construction. Somebody in the comments if you know what those are. But I believe they in something like that, and they took a picture, and we over here thinking they asses was way down, deep down in the deep blue sea with SpongeBob and them. I don't even know. No, I don't believe they was ever in there. What I do believe that this story did exactly what it was intended on doing, that was pushed heavily by the mainstream media. And if you don't know about mainstream media by now, you need to know you cannot trust them people. You can't trust the news. You can't trust CNN. None of them. Them people in a club that you ain't in, and they were allegedly brought upon the masses to what? Distract the masses, to entertain the masses, and to keep certain narratives going. That's what mainstream media was invented for. It wasn't meant to tickle your fancy, not necessarily, well, entertainment, but not in a good way. I feel like this whole adventure was a side op, was a distraction from something. Now, what that something is, I don't know. But I feel like this story was brought upon because think about it. If they had 6 previous excursions going down to see the Titanic, what was so different about this time? And of course, we're going to be hearing about this shit for the next couple of weeks, PayPal. Distraction. I call America, if America had a movie title, the movie title needs to be, and you can get mad if you want to, while you were sleeping. I've said this many times. While you were sleeping, they were passing laws. While you were sleeping, they was over here allegedly snatching the youth. While you were sleeping. Because see, I'm not asleep. But they want me to, and you, and the masses to be asleep so they can continue to do shiesty, shady shit behind the scenes. And it's like, oh, we have a new baby giraffe at the zoo. What are we doing to name the giraffe? Let the mama name the giraffe. It's her baby. Why we gotta name her baby? And the new baby, since we own it, the new baby in the zoo name is Finn. Why the hell you want to name a giraffe Finn and it ain't no damn fish? I don't know. But whatever. So anyway, look that story up. But one reason, I have a couple of reasons. It's since if you still watching and I told you to turn off because you don't like conspiracies. I have at least 2 examples in history, and I might even throw a third one in there since we're talking shit. Since we're talking this shit. What do I have to say? I'll tell you what I have to say. Now, if you don't believe that the government or whomever, the people in charge, would ever do something like this, my receipt number 1, you better buckle down because some people might already know this. But in case you don't know this, I'm finna hit your ass with some truth, allegedly. Truth, allegedly. Allegedly, the original shipwreck, the Titanic. You know, they had a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, fine white chocolate ass. Woo! And what's that lady name? Oh, girl. Tell her I don't like women like Dick. I don't even know this her husband's name, but I love that movie. She's a great actress. His co-worker child on the movie. Look at me, the one that played Rose. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so the Titanic. Listen to me now. I want you to hear this. And I want you to go research this for yourself. I don't care what if you use DuckDuckGo. I use DuckDuckGo. Excuse me, I'm a little juicy. DuckDuckGo when I go looking for my conspiracy theory when I go to confirm a lot of stuff because it's a better search engine. And they'll give you more options to look at. Allegedly, when the Titanic sank, okay, that big ass vessel that you saw allegedly was not the Titanic. Ooh, you know what it was? Do you want me to tell you what it is? Shut up. If you have ever been on a cruise ship, you know whether it's Norwegian, you know whether it's Royal Caribbean, you know whether it's Mediterranean, you know whether it's Carnival, that they all have ships that look very similar to the other one. Now, allegedly, this ship that is down, that's been down there for decades, this shipwreck is the Olympic. They had three ships, allegedly, the Titanic, the Britannia, and the Olympic, okay? Allegedly, the ships, okay? And most people couldn't even tell the difference because they look so much alike. And allegedly, the reason why, listen to this, the reason why they sank the Titanic purposefully, allegedly, was because there were very important people on that ship. Not just that they were rich, because anybody can be rich. Even my broke ass can be rich one day. But we are talking about very powerful and prominent people. The people that were allegedly on that boat, okay, some of them, not everybody, were members who were, they had plenty of this, but they had something to do with the opposing party of getting our what is called now the Federal Reserve. So you had those people that were on the boat, and you had the people that were trying to come up with the Federal Reserve. Well, the people on the boat were going to vote against having a Federal Reserve, which I wish they had survived, because now, okay, the opposing party is gone, they dead, so now, and boom shaka like a boom, we have a Federal Reserve. Why? Because the people that said no died, allegedly. That's number one. I want you to think about that. And the reason why I want you to think about that, because I said what I just told you, I told my coworker today. And she's a Gemini. See that Gemini and that Virgo, we come from the same planet. She went instead of saying, no, that ain't true. No, that can't be true. That don't even sound right. You mean to tell me that ain't really the Titanic? That's something that's a whole nother ship. She went and researched what I told her. I didn't tell her to go research it. We were just talking. And she went back and she came back with her mouth dropped. Like, that's not even the Titanic on the ocean floor. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I don't get paid by mainstream media. Them niggas, I ain't even getting paid by YouTube. I get paid by my stinking ass, mustache, crust ass, dust ass job. I take them few little Chuck E. Cheese coin, but child, they ain't paying me. No ma'am. I wish they was so I could sit my ass down and won't have to work. Ooh, I hate it. That's another thing I want to talk about. I wanted to cuss my boss out so bad today. Y'all don't understand. I wanted, child. Ooh, anyways, my second evidence for why I do not believe. Ooh, this second one, baby. You better buckle your damn seats there, because people ain't supposed to be telling this kind of stuff. And I ain't got no followers like them, like Alex Jones, and no money to be running now. I ain't got no Jaguar right money to be running. Shut up right now. Be quiet. Try to speed this up along. You remember that Malaysian plane that went missing? Oh, baby. When that Malaysian plane went missing, they couldn't find it. Y'all got all that damn technology, but you can't find this plane. You can't even find the black box. Well, come to find out, they had four very important people on that plane. Let me tell ya. So allegedly, four Asian, I ain't gonna say Chinese, cause you that's kind of racist. You don't know what they use. Just call them Asian. People who were part of a they were divided into five different patent holders. Four were on that plane. Okay, they were on their way, I do believe, to have some kind of a meeting concerning pertaining to said patent. Okay, but there was a clause in this patent that was split five ways, 20% for each person. Okay, they the clause stated that if any patent holder was to pass away, if it wasn't wrote in the will that it was the money would go to the spouse or something like that, that money was to be split to the remaining members of that patent pack. Well, 4 to 5 died. Okay? 4 members of the 5 patent holders died. Okay? In that plane crash that they couldn't find. Do you know who that person was who survived? I'm gonna tell you. Their last name, not gonna say his first name, because you coming after me, you give me no money. You ain't giving you no money. He was a Rothschild. Boom. That's if you don't know who a Rothschild is, Rothschild, if you don't know if I gotta tell you who a Rothschild is, you really are out of your element watching this video because Rothschild, that name is one of the main names of the 13 bloodlines that own all of this shit, these trillionaires that you don't never see. Look up the last name Rothschild, and you'll know I'm not bullshitting with you. These people are trillionaires. We'll never know how much money they actually have. So all 4 of the Asian people died, but the Rothschild wasn't on the plane, and he survived. Come on now, girl, y'all. Ooh, I ain't mean to scream at you. I'm sorry. My God. Okay. But this is the stuff they want us to believe now that the plane just disappeared. No, it was some very important people. Just like I know it's some very important. There was some money on that submarine. We had billionaires on that submarine. So who were they? Maybe I'll go digging a little bit more and see who these people were and how important and what those business ventures that they were in detail. Because something ain't right if the story is true. Girl, back, girl, please. My third evidence, I didn't write it down, but third time's a charm. You ever seen those videos of how when people ask a question going against, not being nasty, to the actual astronauts that have been to outer space? Have you noticed how aggressive these astronauts get? There have been conspiracy theorists who have popped that bubble and have stated that we have never, allegedly, been to the moon. That the footage that you see of Mr. Armstrong landing on the moon was fake. It was made in an actual studio in Hollywood. That they've never ever even been. And also, I want to say that in some of those videos, when they're supposedly been in the moon, there have been multiple videos and clips of air bubbles floating through the footage. So how do you got water in this rocket and you're in outer space? Look this stuff up, people. I wish I was lying to y'all. I don't get paid to lie to y'all. I'm not being compensated in any way to sit here and BS the masses. Okay? Now, I will say, even with my little evidence or whatever, I want you to take it upon yourself. The Titanic, the truth about the Titanic, the truth about the Malaysian plane, the truth about NASA and these astronauts allegedly not ever going, not even making it there. Okay? I want you to look this stuff up for yourself so you know I ain't tripping. And I also, before I end this video, because it's getting a little long, with it, I just, excuse the beating, the beat by my neighbor is putting some new vinyl on his house. Or they beatboxing and pam, pam, pam. Um, a lot of people, I know they were laughing and joking about these people being stuck in this submarine. I wouldn't want to be stuck in these stinking ass people if it's true, if the story is true, because I just don't believe it's true. Um, and you think about a lot of people to me, this is how I feel. A lot of people aren't empathetic because I feel like they feel like these billionaires and these people who spent $250,000 per person to get in this little bitty sardine can and go messing with a lost vessel thousands of feet below sea level. I feel like people are not empathetic to them because they feel like the people that were aboard this, because they said it imploded, it's gone, they just, there ain't no evidence. I ain't seen a baby mama girlfriend come out crying even before they found this wreckage. That's how I know. That's my evidence why it ain't real. Where your wife at now? Where they tears and they crying and find my man? Cause I know if my man was down there, y'all need to find my man, girl. This ain't right. If I got to go tell, bribe Ariel and her cousins, them, go find my man, y'all, please. Here go $500. Go find my man. Something. Nemo, go find my man. Dory, go help him. But I feel like people aren't empathetic because they feel like that those billionaires or whoever, multimillionaire, did not read the room. And I feel like that's why a lot of people don't care that these people were down there stuck. I care if it's true. I do care because I'm a caring person. I don't want nobody to die. That sounds like a horrible way to die. You know what I'm saying? But when I say read the room, it's like you paying $250,000 per person. All five of y'all could have went, and we're in a recession right now, y'all. Well, black folk, most of us always been in a damn recession. But food high, gas high, every damn people high. Like it's a lot going on. People are stressed. Stress levels are through the moon because of this ragged ass government and that stupid ass tactics that they use to fuck up everything. Each one of those people that got on this vessel, this submarine, could have went and took $1,000 and gave it to 250 people of peace. Correct? They could have went. They could have sat outside at a damn park or somewhere, and people coming by just passing out $1,000 a band of. You know how much $1,000 would help a lot of people right now, and you go take your ass and go splurge on a damn submarine that hasn't even been approved by nothing, and then you sign a waiver like, yeah, we're gonna go do this. And the shit controlled by not even a PlayStation, not even a name brand. Look like a GameCube remote control. Like a game. When the last time you seen a GameCube, people? A GameCube remote? Oh, we're gonna trust that. That's another reason I don't believe this shit was real, because you got smart people who have billions of dollars. Why would a billionaire say yes to some shit that wasn't even safety certified. What? You can get another submarine. You can't get another me. Hell no. That look a little regular. I don't care. No, that don't sound right. I catch another one. One that's been approved by the government or hell, Elon Musk or somebody. But this little backyard boogie ass submarine, I ain't getting in this. Hell, I ain't got no money and I can't swim, so I know I ain't getting in no damn submarine. That's them sex ass skins from the Navy. I just like, yeah, shut up. I ain't getting in there. But y'all tell me y'all thoughts below. How do you feel? Do you feel the government is pulling our leg and trying to get us and distract us from the fact that Hunter Biden has been indicted on 2 charges? Okay. While this whole thing has been going on, or is it something bigger, something else that they trying to distract us from? Or do you believe these people were actually in this vessel and it imploded and it's 5 days? Somebody, even if they ain't in there, even if they, let's just say they fake they death, somebody became a billionaire today. Could you cry? Yeah, you probably could cry a little bit. But if my husband died and left me billions, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. That might seem a little heartless, but the way my pocket set up right now, baby, one of them $1,000, I would have been show standing in the line. Who giving out $1,000? Oh, girl, where you get that stack from? They took the money and then they paid $250,000 to die. Now, had they cared about us poor people and just helped us out a little bit, they could have been at a soup kitchen or something, doing something for philanthropy work with us commoners who can't afford $250,000 just to splurge on stuff. If you had been doing that, your ass wouldn't be what the mafia say, swimming with them, yeah, go. Anyway. Y'all tell me how you feel. Are you sad? Are you glad? Get glad where? What do you feel? How do you feel about what I just said? Be respectful and mindful because you out and black you. But that's all I have to say about that's how I feel. Love y'all. Ain't got no more. Bye.